Hello, hello, my friends. I have a bit of a candle haul to share with you guys today and my special guest. He's back. A few of you guys have said we need him to return. They've missed you on a couple of videos. Yeah, they have. They have missed you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my March Caramel Sundays restock haul. So those of you who are familiar with my channel, I've been talking about this brand for goodness, probably about 5 or 6 months now. It's a smaller business out of Georgia, and they pour 100% soy wax candles. Their business model looks a little bit different, where they do a restock, not yet, sir, not yet. They do a restock once a month, and these were the products that I decided to purchase this last month. So if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. I do hauls like this, empties, a lot of dedicated reviews in between, and every once in a while I pull in a second opinion to sniff some of these things. You've done these videos. Yeah. You're getting to be a seasoned vet here, I feel, on these. Yeah.
That's me.
That's you, the seasoned vet. Sometimes it's fun though to just bring somebody else in to see what they're sniffing and give you guys, especially for a brand like this, because it's, you know, you're not going into a store and smelling a lot of these fragrances. So it's always helpful to have, you know, somebody else's opinion.
Somebody with a good old sniffer on them.
Yeah, but somebody with a good sniffer. Yours got all cleaned out many years ago, so that's all right. Now it's professional grade. Yep. Professional grade sniffer.
Upgraded sniffer.
All right. Well, I've got a couple of products to share with you guys. This is the first time that I went ahead and purchased some of the 4-wick candles. I've got a couple of 2-wick candles, and I even have some of their household cleaners. Now, I have already sniffed some of these. He has not. So we'll see.
Are you going to be surprised?
I don't know. I don't know what you're going to think. So let's go ahead and start out with the cleaners. So the interesting thing about the cleaners is that first of all, Caramel Sundays really packs their packages really well. They came with a ton of bubble wrap around them, and then for the cleaner here, this is like for the household cleaner, you know, you can use it on your countertops, your bathrooms, or whatnot. I like that they don't like have it coming loosely, like with this lid already on it, that there's a tighter lid on that so it doesn't leak all over your package. All right, sir, so would you like to sniff the first one here? This is called Sea Salt.
It smells really good. I like it.
Do you like it?
It smells clean.
It smells clean?
It really is.
You know what's funny? I actually don't love this fragrance. I like it, but I don't love it. Now, the reason why I don't love it, those of you who are familiar with my channel, I just did a review on a Crumbled candle, was it a week ago? 2 weeks ago. On
I like that.
They have a fragrance in their new spring and summer lineup called Sea Salt and Bergamot, which I said smelled like laundry detergent. It smells like laundry detergent to me. It does smell like laundry detergent. There's something about it that I don't love.
Maybe like a little soapy, but not laundry detergent.
Yeah, I think I'm the weird one because I know a lot of people love that fragrance. Everybody's loving that Sea Salt and Bergamot. Paisley said she liked that fragrance too. Yeah. You like it, so I don't know. Everybody else seems to like it, but the fragrance notes on that cleaner are Orchid, Sea Salt, Jasmine, and Vanilla Tonka. I guess I was expecting it to just be more, I don't know. There's something about it that it comes across a little bit masculine to me, and I think I was hoping for more like beachy type of vibes, I guess.
Always wanting beachy.
I always want beachy vibes. I know. Yeah. Mountain man. Good. All right, what about the other cleaner? Let's go ahead and showcase the other one. This one I do like.
Sunshine and Citrus.
Sunshine and Citrus. All right.
Let's see. I like it, but I don't like it as much as the Sea Salt.
Really? Yeah. That's so interesting. See, I like this one. I like citrus a lot because citrus says clean to me. Yeah, lemon, lime, and orange. That smells so good.
It does smell good, but
you like the Sea Salt one a little bit better.
Like I might take a swig or so.
No, don't do that. Ugh. But I guess we'll know who's been cleaning the house when you walk in. If it smells like sea salt, it means that you've cleaned the kitchen up. If it smells like the Sunshine and Citrus, it means that that it was my turn to clean, I guess. All right, I went ahead and purchased 2 of the 2-wick candles. Now I did go a little bit outside of what I think Caramel Sundays is really known for, a lot of their gourmand fragrances. However, as we're going into summer fragrances, they are kind of, I don't want to say expanding, these are fragrances that they've had, but they're kind of going outside of that gourmand wheelhouse. There's plenty of gourmands offered, but this fragrance is, would you like to show it?
No.
It's called, I believe it's called Positano. Positano.
Like the font's weird. I'm like, I would
Yeah,
probably mispronounce
are you
that
having
and
a
look
hard
like an
time
idiot.
reading that with your eyes?
Words are hard.
Words are hard. So the fragrance notes on Positano are top notes of warm sandalwood, mid notes of sweet vanilla, and base notes of Tonka Bean.
Not sure what Tonka Bean is.
Tonka Bean can sometimes come off like an exotic vanilla.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, not my favorite.
Not your favorite.
Not
yeah.
my favorite.
It's a
I
little
like
bit,
it. It smells really good.
It's interesting. This is one, I'm going to say from the entire haul, this is probably my least favorite.
Yeah.
It's kind of powdery smelling.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit powdery smelling. Although I'm going to give it a chance because when I have another candle from them, it's their, what was it? It's coconut, dark salt and coconut one, and that has a sandalwood note in there.
Yeah.
And I really like it when it's burning. And I didn't really love it on cold sniff, so I'm hoping that the sandalwood mixed with like the creamy vanilla in here will come out.
I bet that one
more.
burning would smell different.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this one's going to smell different when it's
Yeah.
burning, but on cold sniff it smells a little bit powdery.
Yeah.
Kind of like perfumey powdery.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
You're not into that one. You don't love that one so much. All right, I'm sure you'll love some other ones here though. Okay.
Should I get a spoon?
No. Well, maybe a little bit later. All right, the next fragrance that we have is Golden Hour. This is another one that is very, very popular with the brand. So I'll let you sniff that one first. Golden Hour, before I read the fragrance notes, I'm gonna see what he thinks.
I like it.
You do like it.
I do like it.
You can sniff the lid too. Sometimes you get like
Double sniff?
double sniff. Well, like you can get some of the, like you can sometimes pick up different fragrance notes in the lid than you can in the wax. I don't know why.
It smells sweeter in the lid.
Yeah. What do you smell?
I don't even know now.
You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. It smells really good.
It smells really good.
That one's a
Okay.
hard one to pick apart.
All right. So the top notes on this candle are orange. Mid notes, that's why I'm not reading, I didn't read the notes before you said what you thought of it. Mid notes of peach and coconut.
Oh, God.
And base notes of sandalwood and vanilla. Now,
I definitely sandalwood, vanilla, a little bit of orange,
but you don't,
tiny bit of coconut. I do not smell peach.
you don't smell, or it's not that peach that you don't like.
Well,
This guy, if you're new to my channel, despises peach fragrances.
Yeah.
Like cannot handle peach fragrances.
Nope.
That and mint. You don't like
I don't like mint.
You don't like minty fragrances. Like in the wintertime, if you burn any kind of like peppermint candles, not a fan of
Or
those.
chocolate. I don't like the chocolatey ones.
Really?
No.
Oh, I burn some chocolate candles and they
They
smell
like take
good.
my breath away when I smell them.
Oh, yeah. But not like when they're burning. More so like when they're on cold sniff.
it's cold
They
sniff.
take your breath away.
Yeah.
Because I've burned some chocolate candles that smell good.
Well,
Well, so, all right. Golden Hour. This is kind of perfumey. I saw one of my fellow reviewers here on YouTube, Connor, he works for Yankee Candle, and I did not smell that candle before, but he says this smells very similar to a retired Yankee fragrance called Golden Sands. It's kind of perfumey, but there's a fruitiness to it.
yeah.
I get the sandalwood in the base note there, for sure.
Like after reading it, I picked out everything you said except the peach. Like I really
Yeah,
didn't
you
get
don't smell.
peach.
See, I do smell a little bit of peach in here, but it's not that like candied, artificial, like peach ring peach. Like
Yeah.
that's not what I'm really smelling. It's more of like, kind of like a, I don't want to say generic, but like kind of like your stone fruit type of fragrance. But yeah, this is nice. I can see why it's very, very popular. It's not overly beachy or sunscreeny or anything like that, though. It's just kind of like a sophisticated, slightly perfumey, kind of summery fragrance. I don't know, kind of fruity, summery fragrance.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a nice scent.
I like it.
It's a nice fragrance. All right, now, speaking of beachy summery fragrances, why don't you grab that big one there? So I purchased 3 4-wicks. This is my first foray into a 4-wick. Well, do you want to show them what that is? Just sticking your nose in it. All right.
It's called boat.
No, it's called Banana Boat. Banana Boat.
To be honest with
boat. It's just called
you,
boat.
to be honest with you, it just smells like an old boat.
It doesn't smell like an old boat. Banana boat.
It's not very banana-y.
Has top notes of pineapple and lime, mid notes of banana and coconut, and base notes of vanilla. I definitely smell pineapple.
Definitely pineapple.
Pineapple is definitely the top note on that. It reminds me of the sunscreen banana boat.
A little bit of pine too.
There's no pine. I don't really get a tree note in here.
I do.
See, this smells like banana boat sunscreen to me. A little bit.
No
A little
way.
bit more pineapple in it than banana. No, not Sunbum, but the banana boat one. Like the old school, like 90s banana boat.
Yeah, I know which one. Brown Paul?
No, that's Coppertone. Banana boat is usually like in like an orange or a brown. Yeah, see?
I said brown.
No, you said, oh wait, yeah, you did say brown.
I think Coppertone is orange.
Coppertone,
Orange
no.
and blue, right? Coppertone?
No, orange and blue is banana boat. It is. Y'all chime in down below. Orange and blue is banana boat, right? And then the brown one is Coppertone.
No, I thought brown with a yellow lid was
What's the
banana
pink
boat.
one with the dog pulling the babies, like that little girl's bikini bottom? What's that one? Is that Coppertone? Do you know what one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, we're getting off the rails here.
Yeah.
This smells really good. I like it. This is kind of beachy and summery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Really? I like the pineapple in here, how it's done. Mixed with
It's
banana.
more pineapple than anything.
It is more pineapple and lime. You get
Yeah.
some lime in that too. I do smell lime in the top notes, but I'm
Yeah, but-
interested to see what that'll smell like when it's burning. This fragrance is also coming back, I think,
smells
in
good.
the April restock. I will make sure to do another video for the April restock. That you guys might want to just mark your calendars a little bit early. That will be taking place on April 19th, which is a Saturday. Caramel Sundays usually does their restocks on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m., but because that happens to fall on Easter Sunday, they are going to do their restock on April 19th. So just putting that out there for you guys. In the month of April, the restock is going to take place on Saturday, April 19th. Okay, what are you looking at? You looking
Oh,
at?
I thought that was the bottle.
Oh, you thought it was the bottle there? Ah, there went my notes. Okay, go ahead and pick up this one here. I'm curious to see what you think of this candle.
Bakery on Maine.
Bakery on Maine. So this is like their flagship fragrance. This is like the fragrance that the brand is known for.
Yeah.
Do you like that one? He loves gourmand scents.
I get a spoon and just.
Yeah. So your preferences, I know. It's so funny, like when you have like friends or just people in your life that you know, like things that they tend to gravitate towards. You tend to like spicy gourmand, like spicy fall, like you love like the fragrances like in fall and at Christmas time. That's like, that's totally your jam. Okay, fragrance notes on Bakery on Maine. Top notes of sugar, mid notes of bakery, dough, butter, and then a base note of vanilla buttercream. Give me that. I want to smell it. This smells really good, you guys. I can see why this candle, there's a lot of hype around it because it's just a good gourmand vanilla bakery scent. And I always say that vanillas are like, this fragrance in particular is like a little black dress in the fragrance world because you can use a fragrance like this and combine it with other gourmand fragrances. You can combine it with florals. You can combine it with, you know, more cologne-y, perfumey fragrances. It'll kind of cut down the maybe like the potency or astringency of some like headier type of fragrances. Yeah. But this is really good. It smells kind of like a vanilla cupcake, I would say, but like a denser one. You get a little bit of that cinnamon note in here, but this is not like a cinnamon fragrance. Definitely smells like vanilla buttercream. Yeah. But you get some of that like cakey aspect too. Of a cake, of a cupcake. That smells really, really good. All right, and the final 4-wick that I went ahead and purchased, I was actually on the fence about this fragrance, and I have to tell you, I am really glad that I purchased this. What is it?
Oatmilk and Pistachio.
Oatmilk and Pistachio. Has fragrance notes. Top notes, warm vanilla oat milk. Mid notes, creamy pistachio and almond. Base notes of brown sugar and crumbled cinnamon. Now, the reason why I decided to go ahead and purchase this is because I've made it no secret that I think that Caramel Sundays, they do pistachio fragrances the best out of any brand that I have tried home fragrance from. I love the way that they do pistachio. Now, pistachio is typically a fragrance that I will burn like January, February. It's not really one that I burn year round, but I have to say, this is that pistachio nut that I like, but there's a creaminess behind it. It almost smells like pistachio ice cream.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what it smells like to me.
Yeah.
It's got like a creamy vibe to it, but they're pistachio and almond. It doesn't lean. I know a lot of people, they complain about pistachio or almond fragrance notes as saying that it leans a little bit with like a cherry. It can sometimes lean cherry extract, but that doesn't have it in here. I don't know what they do with their pistachio note, but it's really, really good. And this fragrance, I actually could see myself burning now and pairing this with, I have a lot of candles that have like a raspberry note in it. Their pistachio fragrance note just goes really well with a lot of berry notes. It could go well with a strawberry or anything like that. So I feel like this is actually going to combine really well with a lot of candles in my collection. So I'm excited now that I have, I've burned quite a few of the 2 wicks. This will be my first foray into the 4 wicks. The fragrances that I believe are coming back for the April restock, I believe Golden Hour Bakery on Maine is coming back. I think Bakery on Maine is actually going to be available in one of they have these candles that are like 150 ounces of wax. They're like huge, like 10 pounds of wax.
Like the Temple series or something?
Yeah, it's like the Temple series. So they will have Bakery on Maine, I think, available now. I think Banana Boat might also be available in that size format, as well as the 4 wicks. So I will do my very best to get to burning a lot of these candles for you guys. This coming up week, we are supposed to have some summer-like temperatures. So it'll be perfect timing for me to start burning some of these. Although I'm really excited to get to burning this Bakery on Maine, because April is the month that I like to burn a lot of florals, and so I feel like it's going to combine nicely with that. So I will make sure to do my very best. Hopefully I can get some post-burn dedicated reviews for you on some of these fragrances. If not, if I don't burn them enough to do that, you guys know that I tend to like to get to the halfway mark before I do that. I will make sure to give you guys some updates before I do the April restock preview video in a couple of weeks. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you want some follow-up on these candles. Let me know in the comment box down below if you purchased from the March restock. What did you purchase? What has your burn experience been with them? So it's always exciting. It's always exciting to see what other people get.
And let us know about the Banana Boat.
Oh yeah, we need to know. We need to have the sunscreen debate settled. Actually, what is your favorite sunscreen? I know what my favorite sunscreen is. I actually have 2 favorites.
The Sunbum one?
I like Sunbum. I like the fragrance of Sunbum, and I like the fragrance of Vacation. That's another one that I really like their fragrance of. But I would say I lean more Sunbum. I really like that one. It smells good. It smells good.
I like the cheap one.
You like the cheap one. Yeah, whatever works. Well, in Arizona, we're pretty familiar with sunscreen. It's pretty much a necessity for a large part of the year. For living, especially if you're outside like you are a lot. All right, this video is starting to get off the rails, which means that it is our sign to get on out of here. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for joining us. Do you have any closing thoughts?
No.
No. Okay, so let's go ahead and we would like to thank you very much for joining us today. Again, please consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. Hit that thumbs up button. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.
Bye.